is wrong with y'all?
The line, step
For real.
Here's a line, jump across it.
Y'all ready to get started, man?
Let's go.
Can I say I'm sick of Asians wearing wave caps?
No, you cannot say that.
You're definitely welcome to say
Would
that.
you like me to start over?
No, don't start over.
Say that.
Let me.
Can I at least introduce it then before we
Wait.
Oh shit! The button got hit.
Damn, you smoking cigarettes? Fucking
Emphysema.
bronchitis.
Oh man.
my
Okay, but I'm sorry.
We press the
Oh,
button.
we on, huh?
Oh, we press the button.
I'm just gonna hit the button.
Hit the goddamn button.
I have no
It ain't my
idea. I seriously didn't know.
Let's go. Let's
Six
go.
of them motherfuckers came in the hotel.
Okay, wait.
fault. Mike.
Okay.
All right, go.
Okay.
We over.
My
Done.
fault.
You know what? No more frappuccinos.
Okay.
You wired.
Okay, just go.
Okay, so now elaborate on your issue with you have a wave cap
You ain't gonna
issue?
introduce
It's
it?
not just that I.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Now they got me all fucked up. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Man Listen. There's a lot of shit going on. Mike is here.
What's happening?
Ty is here.
I'm back.
Management, aka Tiff, is here.
Hey.
Shout out to Keith, he couldn't make it.
Fuck him.
Yeah, that too. So, I'm sure by now you've heard the shit, like the precursor, the prelude.
The prelude. Yeah, prelude.
Okay, so you have an issue with wave caps. I'm trying to understand this issue.
Well, yeah. I mean, here's the thing, man. They have do-rags that are specifically for fashion, right? Mm-hmm. I just don't understand why other cultures wear the motherfuckers. You don't see me walking around this motherfucker with a hijab on.
Are you Muslim?
No.
Oh, well, there you go.
But they got Nike ones that I think may look good on me one day. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not about to put one of them motherfuckers on just because it's cold than a bitch outside. You know what? Skip me. Just skip me, bro.
God damn it.
I just said
Let me find out the motherfuckers putting Murrays in their hair. I'm
Who
really
are
going
the motherfuckers?
Tim, don't.
Who are the motherfuckers, Mike?
Tiff.
What are we talking about, Mike?
Being the devil.
Mike.
She Reds, get your life. She being devil's advocate. I do not want to push this envelope anymore than what I already.
We here now.
Nigga said we here now.
Who are you talking about?
Y'all just stick to that Gorilla Gel that y'all be buying from Walmart.
Are you talking about? Who are you talking about?
Spike.
You need to go ahead and say it because black people don't use
Spike.
Gorilla Gel.
This nigga too. Look, man.
Go ahead. I mean, you started it. You got to go in full. You got to whip your whole dick out.
All right, man. Asians,
What's going on?
Asians.
There you go.
Asians.
I
was about to say Oreo.
Skip me,
You were
bro.
not going.
Let's go, bro.
Come on, bro.
I just take pride when I put my do-rag on. Because I know when I take my shit off, you're going to see some dips around this motherfucker. Y'all
Respect
just
the
doing
do-rag.
that shit just... Man, come on, man. Let's go. Let's talk about something else, bro.
Did you? Oh, you did introduce us.
I did.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I tried to.
All right.
Oh, man.
Oh my
Next.
goodness, man. I can see where this shit is going.
Oh, this going to be a good one.
Yeah, it's looking like it.
It's Mike.
I know it's a bunch of motherfuckers that feel the same way that I feel, too.
This
about
one, you
that.
now the nigga is rallying.
Looking like the Umar Johnson way.
Right.
Yeah, man, I'm done.
But they
man.
got them 360 gangs and ain't no Asian in there.
What?
Ty is in there.
What?
Oh, my God.
Wait, what?
The Wave Group.
Oh, I am in there, but I ain't no waves no more.
Nigga, for what?
I don't know. He put me in there. Wait a minute. Time about hold on. He put me in the group. I ain't got no
Put
waves
you
no
in the
more.
group as a joke.
Oh,
I
I
can
mean,
diss you.
I mean, my
If somebody put you in a sex offender group, you gonna stay?
it's a difference though.
I put Keith's
not a
bald ass
difference.
in there too.
You don't have no motherfucking ways. Yo, you barely got the front hairline.
Ty, if you,
Hold on,
if you
wait,
hit
wait,
them
wait.
sides, nigga, you'll
Wait,
get some
Ty.
connections going, my nigga.
No, we not doing that.
I had a side story. I
Yeah,
had
you
a waves
can
on the sides.
definitely
The top
get the
is not gonna
sides
be
going,
good.
my nigga.
It's not gonna be good at the top no more. I used to have the dips. The dips is gone.
Stop
They
telling
left,
that nigga
they
that.
left like 8-9 years ago. They gone. It's
Stop
over.
telling that nigga that. That
It's
nigga
over.
have a whole fake ass peninsula on top of
Can
it.
niggas have waves on their beards?
What?
You got to put something in it, but yeah, I've seen dudes with that.
Oh shit.
I've seen dudes with that.
I'm really
I'm
fucking
done.
finished.
Yeah. But you usually gotta like put like a kid on it though. You gotta like do some actual shit.
was
You can't
asking.
just I've seen niggas. Yeah, unfortunately.
I'm gonna Google it one day.
Niggas
Hey,
like
so-
some, Force and D motherfuckers or something.
I'm now like, so when I was younger I used to hella want facial hair, and I'm glad I was able to get that. Now I want grays in my facial hair.
Nigga, just wait.
Why? Why?
I'm hearing it's
Because bitches like silver foxes.
yeah.
Y'all see more
Man,
wise
look,
and
I'm gonna go home.
educated.
they think that shit. They seen a few older niggas with a beard who model with it.
Hey,
You know
get
what
you
I'm
a chick
saying?
to stress you out. You get him.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Go get chick stress you out.
I wasn't supposed to laugh at that.
That's gonna force a few of them motherfuckers out of here. I got one.
First of all, did you laugh at that?
What?
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 Okay.
I don't even know.
Oh my god.
What are you talking about?
She just asked for the smoke on air.
That's what I'm like. What are you talking about?
Hold on, nigga, did you just laugh, nigga?
You better
No,
not like
I
that
was
shit.
just, because he got a few grays. I like them.
That's what I said. I don't know what he in the rush for.
You know what I had a
come?
conversation about the other day? I was with a group
You
of
got a
ladies.
baby mama, they coming for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yikes.
Just saying.
If she's not a good
my hair
baby
line
mama,
left
you
when
can
my
have a
baby
good
mama
positive
came.
baby mama.
Damn.
Wow. So anyway.
I wanted to do ninja training.
No, I gotta tell y'all
Check
this.
mine
I
out.
was at a event, a party, a gathering, and the conversation ended up being if women waxed or had hair on their vaginas. And then a couple of the women said that they waxed because they had gray hairs on their vaginas. So at what age do men start to get gray pubic hairs?
That's a damn good question. I couldn't tell you.
I don't know.
What I'm not going to do is asking him if he got gray hair.
It's not gonna happen.
Ain't
Yeah,
gonna
I
happen.
don't think I'm
I
gonna
was
offer
just,
that.
I was just wondering if like dudes get them too.
I mean, it was hair, so I'm assuming they do.
But I've never asked anybody to find that out.
But
Nigga,
I never
my
will.
balls out. My balls got grays.
I mean,
Probably never will.
I should ask that on Facebook.
nigga got a silver surfer in his drawers, and it's a whole other problem.
Silver surfer.
Yeah, nobody want to know that. I never even thought, wasn't even worried about that. But I mean,
Oh
that's
yeah, they
real.
worry about that. Nobody want no gray hairs and they.
I'm gonna say
Who
the
the cat?
gas like niggas with grays.
Who cares?
So I can go ahead and get
Who
stressed.
cares?
You niggas act like y'all gonna die for some little hair on the pussy, let alone gray
Uh,
ones.
Hey man,
First of
niggas
all-
don't
first
like
of all,
fucking with that carpet.
It is possible to choke on a hair in your throat.
Ugh.
Let's not act like that's not a real thing. That is a thing. Now,
Nigga-
you may not die, but you can be uncomfortable.
In they day,
Yeah,
niggas done seen some bad hair down there, man.
I mean, all you
Bad
got no
hair?
chin.
What's
Got
bad
some
I
of
mean,
that
all you got no
project
chin
carpet.
pet down there. You good. I
This
mean,
nigga said Project Carpet.
Bitch got that project carpet hair on that shit. You just,
I mean,
What is
yeah.
Project
I'm a
Carpet?
pass. You know what that shit looks like. Like matted down
Hey,
dreads.
when you look at it and you look up at her like she don't speak no English, all she do is click. Where did I
God
find this
damn.
bushwhacker ass? Yeah, I get it. I get it, man. I get it.
That's
You
not
gotta-
right.
you gotta
That's
finger
not
It's not
around
right.
and you just feel all that dry ass hair.
But
You
but
exfoliate your face though.
I feel like
Shit
you
like
can also
sandpaper.
like choke on the hair like giving head.
So ask that nigga to cut some
But
of that
that's
shit
what I'm
back.
saying. No woman is walking around. Not many women are walking around saying, "Oh, I need you to wax that or shave that." Motherfuckers is just choking.
Just
That's
taking
her
it.
fault.
You gotta get your game up.
Put that shit on, eat something.
Yeah, you gotta in stride. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I mean, that's on her.
I mean, let's, you know,
Say
That's
what
on,
you
that's
want.
on her. Okay.
If
I
she
mean,
has
she'll
an issue
trim-
with it,
I mean, I had a chick who, you know, she used to trim it.
with the number 2.
wait,
With the 2 guard.
wait, hold on, fam, hold on.
1-5.
She had an issue. So
My
she
nigga.
would take the clippers and
Let me tell you something.
You did it?
Let me
No,
tell
she
you,
did it.
Let me tell you something, fam. You my nigga. Those is facts. I do not need to hear about some chick shaving your balls, fam.
No,
Oh,
not
wait a
shaving
minute.
his balls.
No,
shaving-
That's what he's talking about.
Ladies and
Your
gentlemen,
balls?
man, you can't bring that on
Slap your
here.
ass up.
Yeah, man, you can't bring that on
We
here.
were thinking she was
Yeah,
shaving
man,
her.
talking
No,
No,
Tim
he
was.
was answering
But you
your
was
question.
talking. I was answering your question.
I'm out fucking done.
I wasn't just saying.
Yeah,
Nobody
that's my
asked
nigga,
you.
but I do not know that.
I'm mad you corrected us because we didn't know that's what he was talking about.
Man.
We thought he
Damn.
was talking about a broad taking.
'Cause some of us pay attention.
Dun, dun, dun. All right.
Anyway,
God damn it.
clearly the shenanigans have already started, so we might as well just keep that shit going.
That's wild.
Ty, you nasty ass nigga.
Hey, man.
I
look,
asked you that. Come
we
on.
know
God
niggas
damn
that
it.
pissed on bitches on trains. That's
That's true.
ultimate nasty.
That's
That's big
true.
nasty.
Or spit on their back.
or spit way back. We do know that too. We know all
Man,
that.
I don't even like to.
We,
Out of here.
we know that too.
You know.
All right, man.
You know.
Why that nigga look at me like that though?
I'm gearing up.
Yeah, nigga,
Friday.
you
I
too.
see.
You ain't seen.
All right, so what we got on the news docket today, man?
Tell us.
Apparently, shit's about to get real, pun intended, in Britain. There's a startup toilet company, and they're making the toilets, and they're decreasing the angle by 13 degrees,
Okay.
right? A downward angle.
Yeah.
So your legs basically have to start giving out as you're taking the shit and make you get up and go take your ass back to work. So you can't sit on the toilet and chill and be on your phone for about 20, 30 minutes like niggas like to do. So they made an uncomfortable toilet seat. And the plan is to increase employee production
Instead of
by 20%.
So why not?
Because your
just-
ass can't chill in the bathroom.
So why?
What if you
why go that way versus go doing the changing the walls so that there's no service?
Oh, taking out cell phones?
There you go.
Because that's a danger. You can't do that. What if something happened? I got to call out.
Okay, well they need to put phones in the bathroom like
They
the
need to get over
911,
it.
like on the elevator.
They need to get over it.
Niggas like,
Just get over it.
some people
What
have
if I
some
got
strong ass
IBS?
legs. You got some strong ass legs.
Yeah.
Say some shit.
I think that's something
That's a workout.
that you
Motherfuckers
have
gonna
to
fight that.
You gonna do squats.
report when they ask you,
Motherfuckers
do you
gonna
have any
I mean,
disabilities?
that ain't gonna hurt women anyway. Women squat already, so they ain't really tripping. You know, y'all when y'all go to the
Women
bathroom,
don't squat to
Y'all-
shit. Ty, the fuck is you talking
y'all
about?
don't touch the seat at all.
He's so irritated.
This dude had a mean
Y'all just
squat
float
game.
over the seat.
They be doing that sumo wrestling squat.
Yeah.
Facts when you gotta pee.
On a public toilet seat?
Hey,
Dude,
they float
we, don't
over
have
the
to, we
seat.
just stand up. But they got, you know what I'm saying? They squat.
So they legs already strong as shit. You trying to cut they
It's motherfuckers who don't wash their legs or their asses every day, and you want people to sit on the toilet with them? I will not.
That's real.
Shit.
So, shout out.
That'd be the issue. Never mind.
But that's
what I mean?
stupid.
It
Dumbass
is.
toilets.
So shout out to all the
That's
folks
what
over there in the UK, man. Good luck.
About
Y'all
to
need to
be
like
going
rally
through it.
together and put a stop to this shit. I'm with you 100%. I'm a person who likes.
Exactly.
Yo,
Say what?
I feel sorry.
Yeah,
I
until
think
they
you
bring that
shouldn't
shit over here.
Be
Oh,
able
yeah,
to
don't
do
bring
like
that-
30
definitely
minutes
don't
in the
bring that
bathroom.
shit over
That's
here.
too long.
Yeah.
You gotta call for help after 30 minutes.
I mean,
Or
Call for help.
yeah, that's why you need little intercoms in the bathroom.
oh, know what you can put on the toilet seat? Once we're gonna move on.
What?
You know how you got those new refrigerators, right? If you leave the door open too long, it starts making like a chime.
Yeah.
Put that shit on the toilet. Once nigga get pressure on it, got a timer on it. Once that you been there too long, it start going off. Bing, bing, bing. Like nigga, get your ass up.
That's
Get
not
your,
fair,
and everybody
That's
can hear you.
harassment.
I'd rather have that than a fucking
Slide
uncomfortable
toilet.
ass toilet
Yeah.
seat. Cause fucking with me, I shit on your floor.
What if you like double shit though?
I don't
Like
wow.
you shit, you go through the whole process of wiping your ass and all that, and then
Mike,
you shit again.
But you've gotten
Mike,
off the toilet, so
Once
the,
you stand
the
up,
timer
squat back down, it
will start.
resets. It's a way around it.
Oh,
I'm just saying, don't make me uncomfortable.
yeah.
I hear the first thing you know what I'm saying? You don't get up off to let the pressure off of it, then sit your ass right back down.
True.
It's
Can I
ways
say
around
something
it.
about toilets? I like that, like at the Napa. Is it the Napa outlets? I like that they have the toilet seat automatically in the toilet, and it shifts when you flush.
Oh, put some new cover on it.
Yeah, but I wonder, do they use the same covers?
Is it recycled?
I seen
Does
that.
it just roll in a circle?
That's a little weird.
I don't trust none of them public toilets. Fuck that.
I had a dude.
I found a dope job.
Do y'all think what's the name should be standard in public bathrooms?
What?
Bidets.
No.
No.
You see how bad urinals get?
Oh yeah.
Now imagine shit crumbs on the bidet.
That's so nasty.
Exactly. No.
I think
Somebody
wipes
said
should be
that.
mandatory in bathrooms, like
Yeah.
toilet paper,
Yeah, wipes should be
for those who use them.
That'd be nice. All right, so we're gonna get off the toilets though.
Oh, well, you want us to
No
get off
pun,
the toilet?
no pun
No
intended.
pun.
No pun intended, actually.
That was actually good. That was good.
Speaking of shit, Tekashi got sentenced today. Apparently, the judge wasn't feeling some of that shit that prosecutor was talking about.
Okay.
They were trying to get him off completely. You know, you drop dimes, then you do no time. Judge wasn't feeling it, so Tekashi was sentenced to 2 years today. Nowhere near what he should have got for all the shit they was doing.
Right.
But you know, then the benefits of being the first nigga to snitch. You seen this shit play out on Law and Order, First 48. We know how this shit go.
But when
First
you-
motherfucking tail, get the deal.
When you are as famous as somebody like that, when you have tattooed your whole fucking face,
Whole existence, huh?
what? So you get 2 years to live, pretty much. Because once you get out,
I don't think we live in those times no more.
you don't.
I'll be surprised if he gets touched. I'm kind of on the fence. I'd be surprised, but then again, I wouldn't be. You know what I mean? It's like,
But
Yeah, it's unexpected.
I
like,
get
you
it because
don't
Zimmerman's
really
still
know.
walking around.
exactly,
I get it.
exactly. But you know, we'll fuck with our own and leave them alone, type of shit. But yeah, so
I mean, 2
2 years is not. 2 years is wild though.
I mean, 2
That
years
nigga
ain't
get out
shit.
the day before Bobby Schmurda get out.
Bobby Smurder got a day to get out?
yeah,
Oh, shit.
Bobby
They,
coming home in a
him
minute.
and the other main nigga of the group took plea deals.
Oh,
The rest of the niggas got basketball jerseys.
Ooh, shit.
But Bobby also took more time. He took
Yeah.
some numbers off of one of the other dudes too.
Yeah.
That's the only reason he in there as well.
They had a plea deal for one of the niggas for 30 years. That nigga said no, and they gave him 89.
No.
I
He
mean,
went in there tripping too.
let's be honest.
Ooh.
I
If you're
wouldn't
giving me
30
30,
years either.
you might as well give me 80 because the whole world changes in 30 years.
30 years. I'm gonna be an old ass nigga if I
I'm
make it.
institutionalized anyway.
Yeah, you killing me pretty much.
Yeah, so I would have
Shit.
took that shit either. Fuck y'all. Just give me the 89.
That's real though,
nigga.
like, cause 30 sounds like less, but
Yeah.
think about 30 years. Think about
Right.
how
Coming
old you'll
out.
be in 30 years.
hitting the fucking streets
Nigga,
at
but
50.
damn, I mean,
all
when
you
you
know
said
is
30 years, you got a release date. Nigga, 89, you ain't never getting out.
Nope.
Oh well.
30
Yeah.
years. You're gonna feel like you never got out no way once you get out.
Do you remember how the world looked 6 years ago? Cause I do.
That's so
Shit, that motherfucking shit was
Exactly.
completely different than
Exactly.
today.
That's true. I mean,
All right,
We
so
didn't have to dry that
I mean,
shit.
I'm just thinking of just the whole idea that like you got some hope that you gonna see something ever again. You know what I'm saying? Whether you got like family or somebody, you know,
Man,
like you
he's-
go
he's
see
still
something
seeing
but,
ever
let's,
again.
but let's be honest about some of this shit too, though. These niggas got whole cell phones, Twitter accounts,
Hey.
IGs,
Man,
and
dogs.
everything else in jail.
They got animals in jail.
My
Nigga had a
partner-
pit bull.
My partner hit me on Facebook 2 days ago, and I didn't even feel right responding to that nigga. Like,
Phone
how
set
the
up.
fuck did you get a phone, first of all? And you know, I hate the fact that Facebook let niggas know when you read they shit.
You
I
was
know
like,
you
why
see
you
my
ain't
little
respond?
picture drop.
Why you ain't respond?
Damn, that's
You gotta
wild.
adjust that.
You can do that?
I don't know.
they
I'm just saying.
No,
need to
Facebook,
fix
you
that
probably
shit like
can't.
what's
You
called
can't
like
even
IG
log
fix
out
the
on
whole
this.
who you follow shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like they took that whole thing off. Yeah,
Let's
and
see
do that.
here. What else we got going in the shenanigans this week? The news and entertainment this week. 50's going after Oprah's neck. So,
I actually like this one.
Update me.
so apparently Oprah is, I don't know if she's just financially backing it or she's the one, you know what I'm saying, really.
The executive producers.
Pioneer.
Yeah.
She's producing. Just like
A
she
story
did
on
Mike.
Russell Simmons.
Okay.
But not the whole Def Jam, Run DMC mogul growth.
Okay.
It's strictly the sexual assault shit. And the sexual harassment, the Me Too
Yeah, me too.
chapter of his life.
Okay.
So 50's trying to figure out why the hell is she going after all these prominent black men? You went after Mike.
Mm-hmm.
You going after Russ.
Who's next?
You backed. You had some shit to say about Cosby,
Okay.
but ain't nobody heard you say nothing about Weinstein. That was your homie. We seen you in pictures with this cat.
Right.
You ain't said a word.
Yeah.
Epstein. You ain't doing no background story on Epstein.
You're
Right.
looking kind of cute.
I mean, it's yeah.
Coonish.
Cute.
Looking real funny and alike, man. You know what I'm saying? So 50's
I mean-
trying to figure, and a lot of people have been asking this question, especially when she went after Mike and backed the the stories of dudes who
That one
were known to lie about some shit. So.
Which, by the way, the Michael Jackson estate ended up winning their lawsuit against them.
Exactly.
Really?
Yeah.
They won their lawsuit against them.
And there's been no recantment from Oprah. You had this whole behind the scenes. You sat down with them.
Yeah.
Once that shit came out, they were probably lying.
Yeah.
You didn't come out and say shit.
Yeah.
When they proved that the date dude said he was there, Mike asked when he was in the country type shit, you still didn't come out and say nothing.
That's crazy.
You went back into hiding.
Man.
So, yeah, Oprah was real funny to like, man.
You know, my biggest issue, like, I mean, being an African American community, I feel like we always are the ones that kind of like tear each other down. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not saying that you're not supposed to call out shit that's bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should call out shit that's bad.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, when you're a prominent person like Oprah, and you had the power to call out, like, every fucking thing. Like, you can call out every fucking thing. Do that shit. Like, just don't focus on the black community.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because, you know, and the worst part about it is you do this shit and you gonna make money off the black community. That's the worst part. Like, you gonna make money off of somebody else's downfall. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I just think that's some whack ass shit. Yeah. Completely. You know what I'm saying? To just attack somebody like that. You know, and with the whole Russell Simmons thing, you know, I respected the fact that, like, even when the shit first started and they was talking about the whole, like, Me Too movement, you know, he had came out and made a statement a long time ago. He just was like, look, like, motherfucker, I was a womanizer. Like, yeah, I was wrong, nigga. I was out here fucking bitches, and I was doing my thing. Mm-hmm. I ain't never raped nobody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I didn't rape nobody. I didn't sexually assault nobody. But yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I did treat some women bad. Like, I was a playboy. Like, I did my shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And real talk, it was a lot of motherfuckers that was doing that shit. You know, so
black man ain't got no accountability.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, hey, like,
nigga found Buddha and changed his whole life around.
We ain't doing that. A lot of niggas.
I mean, you know, and he ain't changed or whatever. He, you know, he doing something different. You know, my thing with that is just like, you know, we take somebody come out and say you did this, and all of a sudden it's just gold, right? Yeah. Like, there's no questionable shit. You know, you don't question a statement. You supposed to just take that shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that's foul because you dirtied up this dude's name. Yeah. You know, his family got to hear this shit. His kid, everybody got to hear this shit that has any type of relationship with him. Right. You know what I'm saying? And they got to answer questions about it and all this shit. And it's like that shit could not be true completely. But that shit, as a man, if you get accused of sexual assault or I don't care if you do get cleared, nigga. That shit stays over your head for the rest of your life. It's like a child molester, like nigga. That shit stays on you forever. Right. Like, you can't clear that shit. It's over. You know? So, I just think that's foul, man.
It is. It's foul when it's not true.
Yeah, when it's not true. When it's not true.
If it's true, nigga, fuck you. You deserve anything you got coming. But if it ain't true, like, oh, hey, nigga, wait a minute. She's lying. But it is what it is, man. Damn, this is a weird pivot. But, did you guys see, the video with J.R. Smith's wife? The viral video where she's on there praying to God.
I saw a piece of it before I cut that shit off.
She was praying for her bitch.
She was praying for her husband and basically stop fucking with the side piece and, you know, that kind of thing.
That's crazy.
And can we leave clout chasing in 2019?
Hell no, I should just get started.
Yeah, I'm afraid you're right.
Y'all keep letting people get famous off of it.
Bad part.
Look at what happened.
Start beating some of these motherfuckers up.
But didn't somebody already get beat up for clout chasing?
Ooh, tell me.
Ain't that what they accusing Whack 100 for, right?
Allegedly. Allegedly. But, you know what I'm saying? He denying it. So it's like, I don't know.
But that's what you're supposed to do, though.
Beat him up?
You're supposed to beat a motherfucker up and speaking down on your homie. Whether a motherfucker there, dead, or not. You know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers that should definitely tune a motherfucker up for speaking down on you. If not, then, these suckers too.
I mean, I get that. But you're also going to jail. So there's the other side of that.
That's probably why you ain't seeing that nigga around online.
Yeah,
I mean, I was going to jail.
That nigga had that quick little clip that he said, "I did it," and that was it.
Well, that was it.
I
mean, I respect it though, man. You know, hold your homie down. You know, dead or not. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, You know, you should. If a motherfucker can talk shit to your face about your homie and not have no, you know, repercussions, then, you know, maybe they ain't your homie like that. You know, I don't know. I feel, you know, like, you just can't let a motherfucker just talk shit about your partner like that. You know,
you can't let them feel comfortable.
Comfortable enough. Yeah, talk shit, and especially on your dead partner. Like, look, bud, you ain't even got to talk about this nigga. Like, you have no reason to discuss him. Period. So yeah, you know, take this 2-piece and a biscuit. Take this 2-piece.
I didn't give a fuck about J.R. Smith's wife.
Oh,
on the whack. Well, no, that's fine. I mean, I was wondering if y'all saw the video. What y'all felt?
I just feel like she's trifling, and I feel like she is trying to bring light to a situation that she thought that he wouldn't respond to, and so, you know, like most celebrities don't want their business out in the street like that. So now that you're putting it out in the street, you kind of trying to make him a villain, and then in making him a villain, he responded which you weren't expecting. And just told the world the truth, bitch. I don't fuck with you, so cut it out.
I don't fuck with you.
But that's what she tried to do, villainize him.
And that was, you know, pretty much what my point was. Like, a nigga came out and said, y'all done. Why the fuck are you doing this shit? Like, we don't need to see you praying.
Yeah, we had a lot of women just trying. They was dragging her too, though.
Good.
Like, bitch, why is you on here praying for a nigga that cheated? Like. Yeah, it was.
You know, Cardi prayed for Offset.
She did. She was trying.
And they're still married.
That's true. Offset came back, he apologized, and then
listen.
You know,
I mean, look,
and still,
you don't be on no fucking camera praying for that.
I don't see the point putting it on camera.
Anybody who be praying on camera to me is just like you an attention whore and it's fake as fuck.
Hello. Chasing.
Most real prayers are prayed to yourself.
Right.
By yourself, with yourself, and it may be with a group of people, but it still ain't on no camera.
Some privacy.
Yeah.
Some privacy there.
That's real.
That's a very intimate moment.
Yeah, I feel it.
All right, well, let's see what else we got. What was it, a week or so ago that Jay-Z turned 50, right?
He is
Diddy.
I know. I said a week or so ago. So.
Yeah, in December 4th.
Something like that, yeah.
December 4th.
But now, if niggas stop stepping on my damn story... Now, thank you. Diddy just celebrated his 50th because their birthdays are close. But Diddy had to.
Old?
They've been in the game a long time.
I felt like he wasn't that old. I feel like I don't know if I would have really been dancing to "Can't Nobody Take My Shine, Can't Nobody Hold Me." If I would have knew that nigga was 50.
Oh no, I got to keep on moving.
Okay, did I say the words wrong again?
You're gonna be honest about it. Should nobody been dancing that white ass song? Whatever.
Yeah.
That was a shit back then, though, man. Come on.
No, it was shit back then too.
He acting cool. Ain't nobody fucking with him with that.
Take that, bad boy.
Oh, what you want? That hook was trash. But
Call
anyway,
it what you want.
Anyway, but you also gotta look up the year that happened. That was a long time ago.
I was like,
And he fell off the motorcycle and shit on the.
That nigga scrubbed hella hard on that motorcycle.
That was damn good stunt double.
Yeah, damn good.
Hey, that was really, he was
earned his money. So, back to Shindig, right? Mm-hmm. And all the elite dudes, they're all the stars of stars, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But the meme, there was a meme that got a lot of traction.
Okay.
You got Kanye. Who else is in this damn photo? I got to try to find it.
Jay-Z.
Yeah, it was definitely Jay-Z. I'm trying to read it from left to right, but anyway, Kanye and Jay-Z are in this photo with a couple other people.
It was Kanye,
right?
Pharrell, Diddy, Jay-Z.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
And the look on Jay-Z's face was like, why the fuck am I even over here with these niggas?
Really?
Basically, that's how people interpret it. You know how you do a still photo. That nigga might have been thinking about what he wanted on the snack tray or some shit. Who knows? But everybody took that and made the little meme about, oh, this is why you ask who all gonna be there before you show up type shit.
Right.
So everybody still started to question their relationship, Jay-Z and Kanye.
Right.
But nobody talked about the other photos. We got Jay-Z and Kanye having conversations with each other, laughing. It's like once they paint this one narrative, they want to keep you in that box.
They ain't bring up Pharrell and that bleached ass hair and the earring either. Why you that nigga done went full on weirdo too?
Pharrell been weird.
I said, what are we talking about?
He been weird. Skateboard P.
motherfucking Curious George hat he used to walk around in?
Oh,
He was like a black Mountie. Like,
he looked like the white
But
dude from the that monkey.
What's the issue?
Baba said it just goes to
The children's book where the
Curious George, nigga?
oh
Oh, Lord, man. Are you high, nigga?
Red, shut the hell up.
I'm just asking, man.
I was confused too a little bit. Like, wait, what? I'm gonna be quiet. Okay, go ahead.
But you know, I feel like when you see stuff like that, it just shows how the media just loves to portray negative shit, and then how we as people will just grasp that shit and just roll with it.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
This is the one I'm not putting on the media. We did that shit.
Facts.
True.
We did that.
Well, I mean,
Some motherfucker behind his computer made that meme and shot that shit out there.
of course,
I ain't putting that one on the media.
Okay.
Sometimes we're our own worst enemy researcher. Now, don't get me wrong. That shit was funny.
It was.
But you got to be careful with certain things you put out there because it'll start to make its own narrative and it just turns into some other shit.
Yeah.
Hey, you know who looked pretty good at the party though? Lizzo. Lizzo was dressed pretty nice at the party.
She didn't have her ass out.
Sure did have her ass
He
out.
was gonna find his way. Hey, man,
Hey,
one thing y'all need to know about Ty, that nigga is gonna find a way to say what he wanna say to you.
And he wasn't here last
He
week.
was
So
not here.
What you want to say?
no, I just want
You
to
might
point
as
out.
well. Nigga, you done
No,
found
no,
your way back in it.
I'm not even gonna go there. I just said I just saw her at the party. You know, Usher was at. They had some beautiful pictures,
Lizzo
right?
was at the Diddy party.
Yeah, she was at the Diddy party, but they had some beautiful pictures, right? And they had like Usher sitting at like a piano or something like that. Like it was like amazing. Like whoever did the photography was just like excellent, right? But it just showed like a really, really classy, like upscale event that was just hella fun, right? Mm-hmm. And she knew how to dress for the event.
She been knowing how to dress. That was never the issue.
Right.
that actually made it worse.
Exactly.
That made it worse.
That made it worse.
Whatever. Laker was.
We not about to fuck with him.
Hey man, do y'all got fire sticks?
3X shirt with no ass in it.
Here we go, man. Mister, I'm gonna let that go. A man asked you a
That
question.
nigga had that motherfucking
Cocked and
loaded, ready to go.
All right.
Nigga waited till he got quiet and everything.
3X.
Ty with the quick chain.
No, I ain't got no fire stick though, man. I've been meaning to get one.
What you got, cable?
I still got cable.
Ooh,
Stupid.
idiot.
Damn, leave me alone. Shit, okay.
Dissed you.
Damn, they had the nice little package, and I was like, let me just go ahead and subscribe for a minute because I need the internet service. Because you know when I
Just
be
get
playing
the
my
internet
Madden games, I don't be wanting my shit to drop no more.
That's real. I feel you.
So I needed the good internet package.
Wow, what is it about the fire stick?
What's up? You got the connect on the
I was sure about to say, tell
on
us
the fire
more.
breaks?
I do, but
I mean, on the
I'm
breaks?
I'm upset at the guy that I get my service through. I'm 35 years old, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
The motherfucker asked me to see ID so I can get my porn stations. I'm mad about that. But just like y'all, when he first said it, I laughed it off. Like, oh man, that was a good one. And he was like, no, I'm serious. You gotta send me a picture of your ID. I don't know if you're over 18. Nigga!
Please tell me you did not do that.
Fuck you.
What?
Send that nigga picture of your ID.
Fuck no, I didn't.
I wanted to say
no, I
that
didn't.
so bad.
No, I didn't.
I was gonna kick
Porn
that nigga out if you
stations?
sent that nigga picture of your ID.
Nah, I'm not that fucking dumb. No, but come on, bro. Like my nigga, I'm a grown ass man. Nigga, let me get my issue.
Get your issue, huh, brother?
You know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't mad at you.
What the fuck?
Hey,
First of all-
threw me for a straight loop on that
Okay,
one.
so, the last thing I would think is that you got porn on the fire stick.
Oh, the fire sticks.
I mean,
know you
they
can
you
get
get
porn on
everything on that motherfucker though. Everything.
Apparently you
Pay-per-view.
can't because he wants your ID.
That's right.
Damn.
I think that's one of them African scams because he African in the motherfucker.
And you're done. You
Yeah,
gotta
okay.
stop it.
He African in the
That's why I asked if you actually send your damn ID.
No,
over
I
there.
didn't. Ain't nobody about to call threatening me, nigga, trying to extort me for $3K. Whoever you got at hostage gonna die.
Tell him I love him.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, man. No.
So, yeah, that just crossed my mind. I'm hella mad about
shit.
that, man.
All right.
Hella mad.
Speaking of hella mad, let's get into this, man. a day or so ago, a video circulated the internets of a young 16-year-old being kidnapped in front of her mother. Set the internet ablaze. Everybody talking about the Amber Alerts and everything going on, right? Mm-hmm. The police find the girl. Mm-hmm. Everybody wants to celebrate. You know, she was found alive, found safe. All for us to then find out, according to her own statement, this is 16-year-old Carol Sanchez, told the police that she actually staged her own kidnapping. So my first thought was, to Mike's point, here we go with this old clout shit again. Anything to go viral.
Put her in jail.
Then she said she did it because the family was moving to Honduras. And she didn't want to move.
Gotta get your ass whooped.
You know what? I just assumed the ass whooping was coming anyway.
Yeah.
I get your ass whooped.
Amongst other things.
Amongst other things. But it was just like...
Y'all don't feel like she should go to jail?
I mean, she's 16.
Well,
I mean, to scare her, I guess? I don't know. I mean, I figured that the police is probably going to charge her and everybody that was involved in the situation. Anyway, just because you just, I mean, the amount of resources you just used, the amount of money that is just wasted on trying to find your silly ass.
And you made a false claim.
And you made a false report. You know, that shit. Yeah.
Charge her with a false report.
The meme with her...
Because she
didn't make the report. The mother did.
The meme with her and Jessica is funny than a motherfucker.
That's true, you're right.
Her who? Oh, Justice Smollett? Yeah.
That shit had me.
Yeah, that shit was pretty fucking funny.
God damn.
It just makes you worry about the psychology of young people. Like,
yeah.
why would you think this is even cool to do?
I don't want us to just have started worrying about the psychology, though. Because they asses is crazy.
Yeah, but I haven't heard of anything like this. But again, with social media, we're all connected now. So
right.
Goddamn kids.
Yeah, exactly.
I think people should go to jail. I ain't playing.
I mean,
you start making false claims and you start doing shit like
go to jail for how long though?
2 years.
Damn.
Tekashi only getting 2 years.
Okay, maybe not 2 years.
Nigga brought down the whole game.
Let me
9 months.
Nah, man.
6 months.
6 months.
I be thinking people need.
You wanted to go to jail,
let
or
me tell you
juvenile detention.
I want her to have to do community service for 2 years with the families of people, of real, actual victims, so that she can truly see.
Now you talking that shit. There you go.
Okay.
So she can truly see how you know that's how that affects families and shit. Why you faking this shit because you don't want to go to Honduras?
Yeah,
I was about to say.
At the end of the day, that's craziness.
Yeah. I mean, I was about to say, you know, I felt like, you know, like I said, if there was going to be some jail time, I feel like, you know, a week or so is probably not, because here's the thing, no, it really is, because to be honest with you, like, the longer you stay in those type of situations, those environments, the more you adjust to them, right? Mm-hmm. And so eventually the fear of those environments start to, you know, dissipate. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? they fade, right? And so I think about, like, just my own experiences. You know, it was like, yeah, I stayed.
You a criminal nigga?
I've been to jail before. And I spent a couple days there. And best believe those experiences were enough for me to be like, this ain't somebody where I want to chill at. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, sometimes that's just all you need, especially for a situation like that. Like, that ain't no serious, I mean, it's a serious situation, but a 16-year-old doesn't understand the seriousness. Like, you can tell she didn't think of that. She didn't think that shit through. Right?
No,
like,
she didn't think. She thought it through. She didn't think she was gonna get caught.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she told on herself, right? Like, she told the police, like, this is why I did.
She could have kept going down that rabbit hole.
She could have, like, she told on herself. So there was some type of, like, oh, I did this for this reason, thinking it was justifiable, but not really thinking, like, yo, like, do you realize the resources and the panic and all these things that came with that shit? Like, that was just dumb.
It was very dumb. No, I tell you, I don't believe she thought it through. Because, okay, you get this because you don't want to move to Honduras, right? Your family's moving out of Brooklyn or wherever she's from. You don't want to move. You want to stay, they out of here.
Mm-hmm.
So you sat in your fucking room, right? You said, how can I avoid this? Well, I'm going to call my people.
Had them kidnapped.
But they got to do it right in front of my mama. And make it look real good. When the easier solution, honestly, is to run away. You didn't have to stage shit. You could have just disappeared.
It just disappeared.
Could have said the Jenny prayer.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Forrest Gump. God, make me a bag so I can fly away.
What the fuck?
Y'all never seen Forrest Gump?
I'm done with y'all.
We never paid attention to
You're motherfucking
Jenny
fired.
and her prayer, man. So the fuck do you be doing? Oh my
I don't
goodness,
believe
man.
y'all niggas never seen that Forrest Gump.
Oh,
I never said we never saw
we
it.
saw it.
We didn't study it, nigga. She was a crack whore. Nobody studied it. Who studied Jenny?
Man.
She had a hard life, man.
Hey,
Yeah,
man,
she did.
listen.
She did.
You talking about criminals. This nigga Ty told me a story the other day that made me look at this nigga in a whole different light.
He just told us he was a criminal.
Yeah, he did. Hey. But this shit, though, I ain't gonna incriminate you on this podcast, but you a cold dude. But Ty was one step away from being a completely different nigga. And not sitting here with us today.
As I've
Or
expressed,
teaching y'all kids.
You're
oh
right.
yeah, definitely.
He's the motherfucker
As
that teaches your kids.
As I've expressed many times, there was a different life back then. You know, and I always tell people, I genuinely tell people, like, my son is literally the best thing that happened to me because, like, he got me out of a whole lot of shit. Like, for real. Like, I was on some whole other shit for a while. And,
I can definitely see that.
you know, and so my son kind of, like, made me get my shit together and get on the right path. You know, it just really, you know, use my intelligence.
Yeah.
You know, because I was using it in not a good way back then.
Okay.
You know how you know Ty is on the straight and narrow right now, though?
How?
My nigga is walking around in a motherfucking pistachio green t-shirt. Criminals don't wear that.
Okay.
When you fight, you know what I'm saying? When you in a life of crime,
Is the podcast on?
no. I'm just saying, when you in a life of crime, you don't do shit like that. My nigga got a wonderful world pistachio shirt on. I'm just saying. That's a different kind of mindset.
On Wednesdays, I try to wear this green in support of the teachers union. Oh yeah.
Y'all about getting money?
Open education.
That nigga.
You play too much.
Y'all about getting money? That's what that is?
Yes,
That
sir. It's about
nigga
getting
said
this money.
pistachio green.
Getting this money.
Fam. We said wonderful world pistachio commercial. What
I
kind
was
of all
thinking
niggas
more
have
so on Hulu Live.
Who has live sports?
Yeah, how much are they paying you? A lot.
A lot. Not paying me, they're paying the cat. All right, speaking of sports, right? We're going to touch on sports really quick, and we're going to move on to our topic. We actually do have a topic this week. We're not completely freestyling like we were before. Couple things. Let's start with Josh Gordon. Those who don't know, who don't really follow it, Josh Gordon is a wide receiver, or a former wide receiver of the Cleveland Browns, New England Patriots, and the Seattle Seahawks.
Yep.
Okay.
Josh Gordon has an addiction issue.
To what?
You name it.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Josh Gordon has been suspended from the NFL at least, 4 times now?
6.
6, I'm sorry.
Damn.
6 times. And
Yeah.
this latest one, he violated...
Like 8 and 5 years.
Fam, that's a lot. It's a lot. Niggas a repeat offender.
Word.
8 in 5 years?
Yeah.
So he been suspended more than once in 1 year?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, well, yeah,
Yeah.
that was the math. But y'all get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But, my thing is, okay, we're used to seeing that, but there were so many people who, you know, now we do. We get on social media call man stupid because all we think about is the money he lost.
Yeah.
All the money he thrown away. Oh, that nigga can't do shit for... I don't think a lot of people understand how addiction works.
Most people don't understand how addiction works. Even after their grandmas and their aunties is dope fiends.
And that's my issue. From where we're from, we know we got family members who smoke that shit.
Yep.
And know what the rebuttal usually is?
What?
Yeah, but they wouldn't risk it millions though. Nigga, addiction don't care about how much money you make.
You need to ask some of these people who are addicted to weed right now that they won't admit. Or vaping.
That's part of his issue. Now, this dude been doing hard drugs since he was in junior high.
Yeah.
He got an addiction problem.
So is the NFL trying to get him some help?
So, one thing I hate about that, I'm glad you brought that up. The NFL, so when they suspend you, you're no longer able to communicate with anybody from the team, the players, coaches, etc.
Right.
Like, you just asked out. You
That's dumb as hell. But go
right? And so they supposedly got these, these people that's supposed to help you. But the worst thing you can do for somebody who's an addict is cut them off from the people that they actually have relationships with and they care about. Right? Like, because those are the people who can convince that person or see that or allow that person to see something different, right? And see that they have the support that they need, etc.
I don't know much about addiction.
I don't. Well, I know so much because like my dad has dealt with addiction since I was.
But when they send you to those crack rehabilitation centers.
So like when you do the rehabs, so they go to like the rehabs. They do the rehabs for like 90 days, right?
Okay.
They keep them away from like anybody from any influences that they could have, right?
Right.
But they still allow those individuals to call and talk to people that they care about. So like, for example, like my dad, even though he was in a rehab, he was still able to call me, right? So I would talk to my dad like every week.
Yeah,
But
let's
that could
be honest.
be a bit of a problem too.
But it can be, depending on who you're talking to.
It depends, right?
But I'm sure he can call teammates.
So
he can't step foot on the facility.
Well,
They
supposedly
can't keep you from talking to a teammate.
Well, I mean, they can't, but I'm just technically he's not. You're not supposed to have
he
any
can't talk
contact.
to team officials and shit.
Can't talk to anybody supposedly.
Yeah.
So
Here.
I think that's whack.
It is whack. But here's the flip side of that, though, because I agree. I think that's whack. When they first put that in, I said, that makes no sense if somebody's trying to recover. And this is all they have. You're taking away from my family structure.
Right.
But then I also had to think, this is his 8th suspension or wherever the fuck.
Damn.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hella suspensions.
Yeah.
You did say 8.
So,
My stomach was hurting.
but now you're looking at a situation to where maybe that environment is feeding that addiction. Because he's in a place now, follow me for a hot second. He's at a place now, right? If I've been doing this since I was young, right? And I still made it to college. I still got drafted. I still was one of the highest paid wide receivers at one point in this league, right?
Yep.
But that environment still had me doing the shit I was doing. What if that's the catalyst, though? Football, the pressure from football, and you trying to talk. How does he treat his pain if I'm an addict?
Yeah.
How do I treat it? I get bumps and bruises. I don't want to take the Percocets and all that other shit. Okay, do I smoke weed? That's banned, right?
Yeah.
Do I
That's
suffer
my
from
shit.
anxiety and shit? Am I snorting coke? He was saying he was drinking hand and shit before games.
Yeah.
So he has a lot of inner demons. But if the one thing you're good at produces those demons, what do you do?
That's interesting.
Because he doesn't. What's the fallback? Most people who you're a lawyer, right? You go out of rehab, whatever. You can come back and still practice law, unless law was driving you to some other shit. But now you can just go teach it or some other shit.
Right.
There isn't anything for that for football. If this is what you know, this is the best thing you have. This is the way you feed your family. Although it may be driving you to a certain thing, you're going right back to it. 8 suspensions means there's something within that.
Right.
There's a catalyst in that circle somewhere that's helping feed that. And this other one was also PEDs.
Yeah.
So now I'm also taking performance enhancement because I was hurt. I'm trying to prove that I'm good. New England cut me because I was hurt.
Right.
Now I got to push the envelope because now I'm trying to get some of this money.
Yeah.
Now you're taking the risk all over again. So you
I mean, it's a bad situation.
it's
for him,
bad
man.
all the
I
way
mean,
around, man.
I mean, just knowing his story and just knowing what he's dealt with, like there are people that are just like, he fucked off his money or whatever, but I just have sympathy for a guy who's continuously like trying.
Yeah.
Like he's trying to figure it out. Like and as most addicts relapse. Like that's a part of the process. So it just sucks to just kind of see him like kind of having that battle, man, back and forth. You know what I'm saying? You just hope that it doesn't end in something severe, like
Right.
like him committing suicide or some shit like
OD
that,
or some shit.
OD,
Yeah.
Something like that, because you have players that have had that type of situation happen.
And they haven't been able to handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the best thing for him may be, honestly, to just stay away from the game completely. Just be done with it. I mean, they may be done with him at this point.
I was gonna say,
But-
shit. Are we sure they not done with him?
I mean, but
the
they're only paying for what he played.
Yeah.
He's not coming back for giant deals.
Yeah.
They suspend you again, nigga. We ain't got to pay you.
And the fact is, he's a really, really talented player.
He's hella talented. He's still young.
Yeah, he's still young.
So
He's still young. He's still
wild,
talented, and it's not like he's not a locker room issue or like on the field.
Right.
He's performing when he's on the field. He's not. Nobody's like, oh, we don't like to do it in the locker room, stuff like that. He just has his own personal issues that he can't get under control.
He can't control.
All
right, man. So I guess we'll get to the
crazy.
topic this week. This is a very interesting one. This question was originally brought to me by Mike. Work booze, work bays, and all that kind of shit, right?
The work husbands.
The work husbands, work wives.
I know damn work wife.
Is it cheating, right? If your coworker is bringing you lunch every day
Bringing you lunch?
Yes.
Where are they bringing it from?
Consistent.
from home.
Well,
Let's say consistently. I don't know where they getting it from. Where they stand in Popeyes line.
they making sure you eat every day. You ain't got to worry about it.
They are making woo.
They making sure you eat. Your work husbands.
Is it cheating?
Your
No.
work wives.
Then
No.
It's not cheating, no.
Why?
Because doesn't cheating... So is flirting cheating?
Oh, no. We trying to ask. I'm trying to flip this. Oh,
No,
no.
you're asking a real ass question.
Is flirting cheating? Hell
Ooh.
yeah.
Oh,
Motherfucker
shit.
gonna reach a point where you be like, I'll break your ass off, and then you done cross the line. then you done reach the point of no return.
Okay.
Them innuendos will go way too motherfucking far.
Well, then if you think flirting is cheating, then yeah.
What is your thoughts on it, though?
My thoughts on it is not cheating.
Okay.
It's not cheating to me. If somebody is making sure you eat and they cool with you, cheating is when you start to take that shit to the next levels. Cheating is when it goes outside of work.
Okay.
Cheating is when the text messages after work begin. Cheating is when you left the office and went and got some head in the car. That's cheating.
Okay.
It's not to sit and have food with somebody just because they paid for it.
consistently.
At work. Again, you're at work, right?
A lot of shit that happen at work.
I'm saying you at work. Now, if that shit trickles over,
Okay.
Motherfuckers
Okay.
are not.
So long as they keep it at work, it's good.
Motherfuckers are not.
All right, let me ask this then, right?
okay.
What do you believe the intentions are if they make sure you eat every day?
I don't know what your intentions are. I need a meal though. So
Oh,
I mean,
Shit, and get me 3 ranches.
at the end of the day, I don't think that I would be upset if you told me somebody was getting you some food. Now, when you start texting and sending and doing shit after work or leaving the premises and doing something other than food, I'm gonna have an issue. I'm speaking
Okay.
for myself because I can't speak for.
Okay. Let me
So-
drop the scenario in your head.
Wait, can I ask this question?
Sure, go ahead.
That's what you
So
want.
then, like, let's say
I don't know how I became.
Because you're a woman.
because you're a
Okay.
woman, and
the
typically
only
women,
woman in
a
here.
lot of women be
Like,
always having the work husbands and stuff like that.
I got an answer. But
So-
go ahead.
Okay.
Tom.
But my question was, so let's say y'all do lunch every day and y'all go out to eat lunch. Is that the same? Is that
No,
Lunch
it's at
dates?
work. It's lunch.
Okay.
It's fucking lunch. At the end of the day, it's lunch.
Okay. Oh, I'm just asking.
It ain't
Because I'm not disagreeing with you,
It's
but
not dinner. It's not. I don't. Okay, I need to.
I'm not
y'all
disagreeing
opinions,
with you,
'cause
so-
I don't think I would care.
So, I mean, would you go home talking about the shit? And at that point, that'll bring about some guilt, in my opinion. Like, this motherfucker buying you lunch every day, and you don't come home being like, oh, well, Brad bought me a
Damn, she'll come
Popeye
home
chicken
and say,
sandwich today, and
Check this out. That ain't where the smoke coming from.
"Where the smoke at?
The
Look, where the smoke at?"
The real smoke,
Yeah.
if we're being honest, the real smoke
kick it, cuz.
is when Mike comes home
Uh huh.
his girl done cooked and say, "Nah, babe, I'm not hungry. Such and such bought me lunch."
Oh yeah, no, you completely out of line for that.
Nigga,
Wait, what you mean?
That's almost like you watch a movie twice if you went with a different bitch.
Oh shit! Wait, you can't go to the movies twice?
You don't go to the movies twice. You can't come home saying I saw that already. What the fuck wrong with you?
So he's got to eat. We even know when he's full.
I mean, shit. Stomach you gotta eat. And furthermore, so your girlfriend, wife, whoever is cook with, you was at work. It was lunch is between 11 and 2.
And if I ate at 2, but I get off at 5, I may not be hungry when I get home.
Who is cooking at 5?
White people.
Oh, we talking about white people?
No,
I was
we're talking about all people.
From all people.
Okay, niggas don't cook until about 7, 8 o'clock. So at the end of the day, if you ate after 3 o'clock with your work wife or husband, you didn't go to work, nigga.
What?
God damn. Oh shit.
That's all I'm saying.
Shit.
Somebody lying.
Okay. Now, here's the other scenario, though. You don't want to answer about what old boy's intentions are.
His intentions is because when I was in that situation, there was no intention of anything, far as I'm concerned. Because
from your end,
because if there was an intention, then the envelope to me would have been pushed. The envelope was never pushed, so I feel like the intention, it made me comfortable because the envelope wasn't pushed. Now, the moment somebody, it's just like flirting. If you flirting with somebody, people are natural flirts. If you flirt with somebody, as long as you're not disrespectful with it, I don't think that there's an issue. The issue comes in when you're disrespectful and or you take the next step.
what's disrespectful flirt?
Sitting in front of your broad talking about, yeah, what you need, girl? Let me make sure you okay. That's out of line.
Yeah.
That's out of line.
Yeah.
Hi, girl, you funny? Let's go.
That's a motherfucking car.
You feel me?
Motherfucking
It's time for me to go. All right, it was good to see you. All right, and keep it moving.
That's real.
So I feel like if it's at work and y'all not on no cat shit,
Okay.
and I do believe that you should be able to share stuff like that. So if you can't say this person, I'm going to lunch with this person to your spouse, it's a problem.
Okay, but what if you come home every day with that shit? Not even every day. Let's say 3 days out the week.
He's saving you some money.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You didn't have.
I don't know. I was going to lunch
Lunch
every
day for
day
you,
because
yeah.
it was lunch. It's lunch.
See, I mean,
And it was nothing. Literally, it was nothing. It's lunch. I don't get it.
I mean,
I
for
ain't
me,
insecure- I'm not
I
insecure
feel
like
the same way in a lot of ways because I'm like, it's just lunch, you know. I'm not really tripping, but
I'm tripping.
but I know for me,
Let's go ahead and just put that out there. Mike
but
is
for me,
tripping.
like, I always felt like it's different between men and women anyway, right? So like, you know, like women, if you're a guy and you got a woman bringing you lunch, your woman is probably gonna be tripping. Yeah. Like, she's gonna be like, "Why is this broad bringing you lunch?"
Because we know
and why
bitches going out their way to cook. If she cooking,
so
but you need them leftovers for your nigga.
Hey, so wait a minute. So if she bringing you a home cooked meal,
oh, then there's problems. It's definitely
right.
smoke.
So
it's definitely smoke.
So then the type of food, like you be bringing a nigga a McChicken here and there. That's innocent. You can get away with that. If you cooking this nigga motherfucking your famous macaroni and cheese, you know what I'm saying, with some brown and serves, or if you like Hawaiian rolls, whatever you like, and you doing all that shit.
I don't feel
that
like
home cooked meal is more intimate than a McChicken.
It definitely is because bitches be thinking,
you put time, you put your whole ass in that,
and you made sure you was like, I gotta make sure I cook this real good,
right?
He gonna be eating this, and I want to know I know how to cook,
right? Then you
were literally at home. So I need to make him a plate for the morning.
Yeah.
Right. Ooh.
Instead of being at work like, bitch, I'm hungry, you hungry, let's go eat. We got an hour.
Your chick come just knock you.
Oh yeah.
Or like
pull up
dudes
to
do.
the job and knock your whole plate out your hand.
What you
shit out of here.
What you eating for lunch? What ideas you got? What you trying?
Oh no, and I definitely agree with that part. Dude. I like, yeah.
That's
if my chick cook for another dude and be like, oh, I'm taking him up. Oh, we got a motherfucking problem. Oh, it's some smoke.
You ain't taking that nigga shit.
I'm just
Excuse
saying.
me, what the fuck? What you mean you cooking that nigga something? Oh hell no, this ain't gonna work right here.
You fucked him.
Yeah.
I'm knocking everything out your motherfucking
tripping.
hand. I'm tripping.
I'm
Big
tripping.
I'm tripping big time.
I'm gonna
That's
pour a
real.
whole
you
fucking
have a
salt.
right.
shaker
I'm
in
making
that
him
shit.
cookies and shit.
High
You
blood
got me
pressure
fucked
for
up.
this
And you
fucking ass nigga.
And you have a right.
Fuck you making somebody cookies for.
Pour the whole salt
And you
thing
have a
in
right
there.
to feel like that. That's what's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you have that right because
Justified.
somebody is putting their hard-earned time into bringing something
Yeah.
for somebody else to eat.
I mean, there's definitely some intimacy in that.
They
in that
literally
part.
cooking enough
Yeah.
to eat
Yeah.
and take to somebody else. That's craziness. Who's doing
Yeah.
that?
Yeah,
But if
so-
you're just going out to eat, like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, so like a 4 for 4, you can get away with that. Like,
But you know, because that
This
can be
motherfucker
played.
said a
No,
4
for
for
real,
4.
because that can be played off like, hey, I went to Wendy's. You want
you
something?
want something? Yeah.
That ain't like, okay, nigga, we going to lunch. I'm treating you Monday, Wednesday. Like that's
Yeah.
a whole nother. That's it's, the
Wait, so
dynamics.
you
just
feel like
change.
if somebody is like, I'm going to lunch and I'm treating you Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, it's a problem too?
every week?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Every week he's trying to fuck. Like, I
Then the nigga don't give
You
a
better
fuck
go
what
find.
it is.
Hey, you better go find somebody else to do that shit with,
don't,
not my
it
chick.
depends on what we're talking about. I ain't talking about like going to a goddamn taco truck
Okay.
or going to spots right around the corner. But y'all got an hour. He's like, look, we getting in the car and we about.
Yeah, if you get in the car going to eat, that's
Yeah,
that's
like, wait a
some
minute,
weird
nigga.
shit right
now,
there.
Now you in intimate space. Y'all got this ride
Yeah,
over here.
that's
like,
you.
hold
People
on,
get
nigga.
head in the car on lunch.
You see what I'm saying? Finger bang the whole joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you
you
know
don't
all
be
that
getting in
shit.
no cars to go nowhere.
You cross a lot of lines in that
Yeah,
front
That's
seat, man.
real weird.
That's real weird.
A whole lot of
A
lines.
whole lot.
Yeah, so y'all
A
gotta
whole
watch
lot,
that.
man.
That lunch shit is dangerous.
It
It
ain't
can be.
dangerous.
It can be under the wrong hands and the wrong influence. All right, man. Do we have a question this week? I thought we had one. Do we have one? Yes, no,
Shit.
maybe.
Okay, well, the one that I did have said, if you can get rid of one art form, what would it be?
What?
One art form.
Dancing, because I can't do that shit. Fuck out of here.
You
What
can't,
you
I
like
can't
watching
dance
that
either.
shit?
I'm just playing.
You
I
love
love
watching
watching
that
that. I'm just playing. It'll be bitches who be creating earrings.
Stupid.
Love this shit off.
Oh,
Sign this
shit.
shit
Okay,
off,
let me
bro.
think.
Sign this shit
God
off.
damn it.
No, I think I'm gonna stick with that one.
First of all, I told this nigga Mike about bringing these deep ass questions in here without a prep.
I think that was a good
This
one.
nigga always really post. No, it is a good one. Can I get a heads up though? Some shit I can think about.
Yeah.
You know, she just coming off the
prep.
cuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, can you get it?
Whoever created color blocking.
Whoever created some fashion.
No. I don't know. Because I like cooking. That's an art form. I like art, like painting. That's an art form.
No.
I don't like jewelry make. I don't like the people who
You know
be just
what?
making random ass trinkets. That's weird as fuck.
I'll tell you what I want to get rid of. The niggas that do dumb shit and just call that shit art. That shit ain't art.
Like what?
That shit is fucking trash.
Like, I figured it out. No, you gotta get, if you don't have to get rid of it as a whole, I want to get rid of men pretending to be women and thinking it's funny
That's
and
not
calling it comedy.
Oh, okay. Ooh, I like that.
I'll take that one.
I like
I'm
that.
gonna piggyback off you on that because I'm tired of seeing that shit.
Yeah.
It took me a while to figure it out. 'cause
I'm
I went
tired
through
of
a
seeing
couple
that
things,
shit.
But yeah,
These damn
lipstick.
dudes on fucking Facebook and shit, and they be having the little wigs on, and I'm
that's
like, oh
crazy,
man, that
man.
shit is whack.
Yeah.
Yeah, get rid of that shit.
I hear you. I hear you and I hear you. I will say this though. If you get rid of that, right? You don't get Nutty Professor.
They can keep
You
that
also
shit.
don't get Medea, and that shit was crap.
They can keep that shit.
That
You
was-
want to get rid of some of Eddie's best work because you don't want Medea?
You can get rid of.
I
some
just
of
think
Eddie's
Medea
best
was
work.
garbage. All of it.
Because
All
That ain't
of
what
it.
I asked
Eddie's
you.
best work to me was him acting like sexual chocolate, him acting like the old nigga in the barbershop,
He was also a woman in that.
and they can take that part out. I thought that was Arsenio Hall. That was a woman.
You're right. That was
But
our
still, in all, that part
friend,
did not.
too.
It didn't need to be there.
I'll eat you and your friend too.
Yeah, I mean, you can if you want a man that look like a woman, get Strange. They could have put her in there, and she could have played that same part.
I'm just asking. You got to understand what you're getting rid of.
I'm getting rid of Wanda. I'm getting rid of
Ty didn't know
What's
Big
her
Frida
name?
was a man.
Big. I'm getting rid of Wanda.
Don't put me on blast.
What's that one? That other one. Shanae.
Yeah.
I'm getting rid of all that
get
shit.
that.
But at the end of the day, it's getting tired. And we tired of it.
That nigga said,
I'm a motherfucking draw me on some with that what is it called, baby? With the Beijing and act like a nigga.
Let's just stop. No, you're not.
Watch me, I'm gonna start a comedy skit.
Tiffany, don't do that.
It's gonna be like
Maybe-
fuck niggas.
You wouldn't look good with a beard, too.
Don't do it.
I look like my uncle.
Oh.
I'm gonna just go ahead.
Which that
And,
was funny. They are like twins.
Yeah.
So she actually would. All right, man. Y'all want to get the birds and salutes? Do we have any birds and salutes this week?
I got a salute
All right, well, Mike, go ahead and kick it, cuz.
to Nipsey Hussle's bodyguard. That's right. I'm on that motherfucker till the wheels fall. Good shit. I don't give a fuck if you didn't knock the nigga out. The fact that you even confronted the nigga and the actual report said he slapped him and put blood in his mouth. I'm with that. Salute to J-Rock.
okay.
All right. What about you, Tiff?
I personally have a bird and a salute. I have my bird is to just senseless violence. It's too much at this point, and like we're losing too many people, black people especially, and we just gotta cut the shit because if we gonna believe what the fake ass census say, and we at 13, maybe 14% of the population, we kind of gotta band together and figure out how to make this work, especially for the next generations coming. Okay, so that's my bird. So yeah, fuck the people who out here just wilding out and not giving a fuck about nothing and killing people, because that shit is it's getting to be too much now. Well, it's been too much, but it's really getting to be too much now. My salute goes to all of y'all because y'all been doing this shit for a minute now, like, and y'all consistent and y'all show up and show out and have a good time, and y'all invite me every once in a while, and you know what I mean, and y'all can just really have a good time and talk about some real shit that I think more people need to hear, and can spark more conversations amongst other people, you know what I mean? So salute to y'all for keeping Man Listen going. Yeah, kind of dope.
What about you, Ty?
I'm gonna go on the political hype. I'm gonna go a bird. You know, it's a whole lot of people that celebrating that Donald Trump is getting impeached.
I don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Right?
He gone!
Look, motherfucker, he is not gone. He ain't going no motherfucking where. The goddamn Republicans run the Senate, and they're not going to fucking take this nigga out of office. Period.
I swear I just posted this on Facebook.
I'm sorry. I know y'all guys are happy, right? It sounds good. We are wasting fucking money and we're wasting time on this shit, especially the Democrats. We need to be focused on trying to get somebody in motherfucking office that's worthy of even us voting for right now. Which right now, we ain't really got nobody, no candidate that looks even appealing. Like, that shit is just bad. So, fuck that shit. Just fuck all of it. Fuck the whole political system right now. That shit's terrible.
Say this is a wonderful day in American history. Like, don't.
I want to piggyback on you because I feel like everybody went to like government and economics. And
Nah,
Nobody paid attention.
motherfucker slept through that class too much.
clearly because they talked about this shit, and I just feel like this is the perfect time, and I believe in things happening for a reason. So I really truly believe that this is the perfect time for people to learn
How the government works.
Yes, that's all.
Learn politics.
That's some real shit. All right, I'll get us out of here on this bird. I had a flock of them motherfuckers I was gonna come in with. I'll just pick one out the hat. This bird is for Mark Davis.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Mark Davis, the terrible fucking owner of the Oakland Raiders, now formerly the Oakland Raiders. They'll be moving to Las Vegas next year. He of the Dumb and Dumber haircut. The Raiders played their last home game here at the Oakland Alameda Coliseum, where the fuck they call that shit now. And they asked Mark Davis, any nostalgia knowing that this is the last game here in Oakland? And basically he said no. He said he'd been through it before. And he said the shit in a way like it was no big fucking deal to him at all.
And just left it at that.
And just dipped. Mark, I'm not a Raider fan. I used to fuck with y'all, but your dad got me off y'all a long time ago.
Yeah.
But from the bottom of my heart, I want to speak for Raider Nation. Fuck you, bud.
For real.
Straight up.
You
As an Oakland native, fuck you.
straight up, because you took these people's hard-earned money, looked them in the face, and basically said, I don't really give a fuck how you feel. We out this bitch.
Pretty much.
Right.
So you take that shitty-ass football team you got,
Shitty ass haircut.
that shitty-ass haircut, that overrated-ass coach, the underperforming-ass quarterback, and them shitty-ass draft picks,
Damn.
and carry y'all bum-fuck asses right on to Vegas. Y'all get ran up and down the strip. I'm looking forward to seeing half you niggas on TMZ getting arrested for snorting coke off a stripper's leg. And with that, we're out.
Hey.
That was
I'll
a
let y'all
good
next
That was
week.
nice.
Peace.